Yes, definitely an awesome day. Sorry guys, I'm just killing a huntsman. It's a lovely day today guys, yep, most definitely. Fortunately the wind's picked up a bit. Yeah, it's a lovely day today, very good. Won't be talking very much guys, just doing an hour live feed so you can look at the scenery. Also maybe do some train spotting as well. Get my camera going. Yeah. Let's see if it zooms up. We'll see if it zooms up. No. Yes, it is breezy. Yep, definitely breezy this morning. There we go. Now let me know if you can see that. That's, I think, the far as I can do it. What you see there is the Sky Rail between Noble Park and Sandown. So you might see some trains coming through there shortly. I'll have to use my other phone to chit chat. Yeah, you should be able to see it. For my overseas guests, it's time is it? I have to look what time it is. 10:49 a.m. on a Tuesday morning here. And yeah, hopefully there'll be. Oh, there's a train coming now. You should be able to see the train there. There we go. That's my view of seeing trains majority of the time. There's another one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. There he goes. Off it goes. That's going down to Sandown. Yeah, we get a lot of suburban trains, country trains, and goods trains. So hopefully you'll get to see a little bit of that over the next hour. Using my Samsung 32 a phone, something a little bit different. I wanted to see how things pan out with it because I've been having trouble with the GoPro, and especially during the live feeds. So I thought, well, we'll give this a bit of a run and see what this is like. Um, as I said, I'll have to go and get the other phone to answer everyone's messages. I can't really answer it on here at the moment. I might just leave it like that for a while. And what you can hear in the background is some works, which you probably may be able to see. Hang on, I might just turn the camera around. Just up there, the works is up there. And so you probably hear the tractor and the excavator going there at the moment. But yeah, oh well, hopefully you'll be able to see a few trains anyway. They're pretty frequent. Thanks for people for joining. I know there's a few people watching at the moment, and I'm going to be doing a overnight live feed. Not sure if it's tonight or tomorrow night with the GoPro. So that will be from sunset to basically sunrise sometime this week. Just something a little bit different. We'll see how that goes with the GoPro. Yeah, what you can see there in the foreground is a light tower, which is Ross Reserve. Now, I do a lot of my flying down there, guys. Once that's open, I will be doing a ground level filming of the athletic track. Um, as you can tell in some of my videos, um, especially drone videos, that I've done a lot of aerial shots over the last few months of the progress, and it's almost done. Just waiting for it to be open to the public. And you can see that over there. There's where that light tower is, and yeah, not bad. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure when it's going to be open to the public. I drove past there this morning, and they're still doing a bit of work. It's not far off. I reckon probably in the next few weeks. I reckon, and I'm going to do a bit of a walkabout with the GoPro with it, and do some filming. So hopefully in the next few weeks, mate. Bit noisy down here today. I've got a guy up the side of my units putting a new gas thing on, and just up the street, which I showed you just before, they're doing some excavated work with a digger there at the moment, so a little bit noisy. Might be able to hear an aeroplane or two. There's another train. Might see one or two country trains. We'll see what happens. Just wanted to. I've got a bit of credit with my phone, so I just want to see what it's like filming with the phone because it's hardwired into the network, and just sort of testing out what's good and what's not. I did a video the other day up in Gippsland in my folks' backyard, and I had it hooked up to my phone as in a hotspot, and it didn't last. I think it only lasted 6 minutes before it cut out. So yeah, a few issues there. Oh yeah, there's a country train. You'll be able to see a country train. It's just coming up now. And it's going to be pretty warm here today. About 31 degrees today in Melbourne. There we go. There's the country train. Yeah, I've got my phone on silent at the moment, mate. So yeah, I know what you mean. Um, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Well, the GoPro works well with the Wi-Fi at times, but my Wi-Fi is a bit funny sometimes. And as you could probably tell in the past videos, yeah, the sound cuts out a little bit, which is a little bit annoying. So hopefully the sound's alright on this one. Um, Probably should have really done a live feed off my phone in the first place down at Gippsland. Probably would have been better. Yeah, I've been going backwards and forwards there, helping out my folks. So we get a couple trains every probably 10-15 minutes. So you'll see them go past. And yeah, hopefully you'll see them go past. Yeah, the early part of this video I had to kill a huntsman, which is a spider here in Australia. Don't particularly like them. A very unfriendly mob. If there's anyone who's watching this that's from Australia, they know what I'm talking about. No worries, mate. Thanks for joining the live feed, mate. I really appreciate that. I'll try and get to watch yours at some point. Been a bit hard over the last few weeks, but thanks again, mate. And yep, feel free to say hello when I do go on live, which is sometimes a bit random. Have a good day there, mate, and we'll catch up with you soon. I'm just using my other phone. Which is that one there, you could probably see. There we go. And yeah. Yeah, that's right, Carolyn. Yeah, they're not the friendliest creatures on the planet. I just saw him on the balcony, and I thought, yep, you're not coming in, because I've got my balcony door open at the moment. And I want to swivel the camera around a little bit. It's an unusual wind, it's blowing a southerly, so it's a bit unusual. And that's my street there. Might be able to see the excavator there. I don't know if you can or not. It's just behind the tree there. And if I zoom out, if I can zoom out, there we go. The creature is just on that ledge, just down there. Oh, he was just down there, that spider, and yeah, not the ideal situation for me. But yeah, as I said, it's a lovely day here in Melbourne, and not, as you can tell, it's not a cloud in the sky at the moment. It's windy, a little bit windy. You can see the trees moving around there. And at least I know the Zoom works on this, which is good. But I won't be doing live on my phone that often, because it does burn up a bit of my credit sometimes. Yeah, I know you had some good weather when you were in Melbourne, Carolyn. Obviously, I wasn't in Melbourne at the time, but yeah, it's pretty good. So, yeah, there's no train coming through. Yes, it's been quite cool in the mornings here too. It was quite cool this morning actually, and but yeah, it's supposed to be 38 here this Saturday. Um, yeah, we're supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be going to an open day on Saturday and Sunday, and but it's just going to be too warm, and so I won't be doing that one, unfortunately. But I'm glad you had a lovely time in Melbourne, Carolyn, and yeah, it's good. Um, I did hear a train, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there's another Sparky or electric train coming through. Yeah, so I've actually got a good spot for train spotting. I mean, I could set up the camera here quite good. Um, yeah, I'm testing out the capability of a few things. I've got a Canon camera that I want to test on with the live feed because I know you can do live feeds with it. So I'll do some testing with that at some point, but I don't know exactly when. We'll just see what happens there. Yeah, hopefully next time, Carolyn, when you're in Melbourne, we'll catch up or something. And the boys on Only Planes Network are doing quite well. As you know, I was there on Sunday for a little while. I had a couple of phone calls, so I had to leave abruptly. And but anyway, hopefully the boys will be on later on this week. But yeah, still waiting for that train. I did hear it. Yeah, so as I said, I'm just using my other phone there for the chat. Can't really use it while I'm got my other phone, which is what you're actually seeing at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what the go is over there. There's got some workers over there. I don't know what they're doing there, to be honest. Uh, Filling around with something there. It must be a Telstra pit or something. For my overseas guests, Telstra pit, our telco, our main toco telephone people in Australia. Just missed out on some trains that had just gone past. I don't know what the go is there. We're looking for something. But anyway, we'll get back to what we were just doing before. Um, but yeah, that's pretty good today. As I said, something to do with Optus or something. But yeah, as I said, you can see some of the reserve just where the sky rail is. Those light towers you can see, and that's where the athletic track is. And I'm hoping, as I said, we'll get somewhere with that soon. Yeah, it's always good watching the trains, eh? Um, it's one thing I like about the boys' channel from Brisbane Airport when they do the trains. Um, when they say air trains, I'm thinking, oh, are they running by air? But in realising, no, it's not running by air. Um, yeah, it'd be good once Melbourne has theirs up and running at some point, probably in the next decade. Um, but yeah, um, hopefully soon. Um, just going to get my coffee. Just bear with me for a second. Um, you can see that there. I, that's the biggest zoom I can get on here. I think. Yep, that's the biggest zoom. Yep. Yeah, that's the only zoom I can get on here on this phone. Maybe when I do the Canon camera, it might work out all right. Yeah, I've got myself in a bit of a pickle here. Yeah, hang on. I might flick the camera around so you might be able to see me. Hang on, let's see how we go. Oh, there we go. Well, you can see, you can see me like that. Maybe if I zoom it out, I don't know if that works. Hang on, I'll just sit down for a minute, guys. Hang on. Oh, there you can see me. If I just muck around with this, here we go. Um, now you can see my ugly mush. um, yeah, but yeah, it's been an interesting week for me, and hopefully things might start settling down a little bit. I haven't got too many videos I've done, but I've got a few lined up. I've got one coming out, I think Thursday, and we'll see what happens there. And yeah, and we'll go as we go. I know a lot of train followers follow me um, on YouTube, and yeah, the opening day is this weekend at Newport, and not too sure. I definitely won't be doing it Saturday because it's going to be too hot for me. 38 degrees, which is about 100 Fahrenheit for my overseas guests, and Sunday it's going to be about 29, so it's still a bit too hot for me. So maybe we'll see how Monday goes. If not, I'll just wait for another 2 years. And because it's every 2 years, so the next one will be 2026. Yeah. So I'm just watching what this neighbour's doing with the. She thinks she knows everything about telecommunication area. um, yeah, I just find it amazing some people sometimes. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. As I said, I'm looking at my other phone. This is the phone I use for my drone and to see visually. I mean, I could use that phone one I'm using at the moment, speaking to you guys, but this is the one I normally use. So if the chit chat I'm doing at the moment on there, which Carolyn's done more of the chatting. Um, yeah, yeah, it's just easier for me to do it this way and look at it. It does come up on my screen, but by the time I look at it, it disappears. And that was the biggest issue I had last year when I was doing my podcast, doing it by my phone. And uh, neighbours arguing. You can probably hear that. Something to do with the internet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Funny. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. So, as I said, I'm just doing some testing with it at the moment. Sorry if the screen's going black. I should really stop moving. Um, because I'm just testing how things go. Um, I might do another test with the phone at some point, but with my Wi-Fi, just to see how it goes. Because I'm trying to work out the reason why with the GoPro it's very patchy, which is really annoying. And so anyway, I'm sort of trying to work all that out at the moment. And as I said, yeah, a random live thing turns out quite well at times. Yeah, I know I've probably done a lot on my balcony. That was an annoying thing about on the weekend, a 6 minute in the backyard of my parents' place up in Gippsland. Because they don't have Wi-Fi, so I had to hook up the hotspot, as I said, on my phone to the GoPro. Somehow, some reason, the GoPro doesn't like talking to the hotspot very much. The Wi-Fi, yeah, no problems, but yeah, it's a bit of an issue I need to work out. And but yeah, it's all good. Um, and as I said, it's a lovely day today here in Melbourne. Sorry if my hair's all over the joint. Uh, Not really clean shaven. It's just been a long couple of weeks for me, and um, yeah, hopefully we'll get to do some steam train events at some point. As I said, the open day is this weekend, but I'm not sure if I'll be going to that. Um, there is an event on the 21st of April, which I'm sort of hoping to film. It's uh, what do you call it? It's on the Frankston line anyway. The name escapes me at the moment. And it goes to Flynn Street and back again. Not Yarra, Glen Huntley. And so we might be doing that. And that might come on my channel a few days later. So hopefully we'll see what happens with that. And we'll get there with that. And yeah, that'd be really good to do. Um, but yeah, excuse me. But yeah, today, yeah, I've got a couple of things on today, so we won't stay on, probably stay on for another 20 minutes or so. But I'll swing the camera view back to the train line, so you can see some trains, and the wind's starting to pick up a little bit now, as you can tell, and but you can see that's my other weather station here. Got another one I'll show you shortly, and yeah, it's all good. I mean, this is what I probably should have done a few months ago with the down at Moorabbin Airport. Moorabbin Airport's only about 8 k's away, and I think I did. I gotta remember if I did it. I have to go through it, but I think I did end up going live through my phone, and because the GoPro didn't want to talk to the phone, which was a bit of a pain in the neck. But yeah, I'm going to try and do It's called the Bolt, so people can interact when I'm on live. So I'm going to try and set that up maybe during the week. I'll see what happens. So I've got a couple of things on today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And as I said, it's a long weekend this weekend. You can probably hear the truck reversing there, guys. Sorry about that. Truck's been here since about 7 o'clock this morning, so I wasn't really impressed with that. Waking me up, but can't really do much about that. There's a lot of construction work going on at the moment, so that lady's still letting go to go down there. You can't really see it from here because the trees cover it, but yeah, this is interesting. The guy's actually he's thinking across the road here. On a technical term, not meant to be doing that without no traffic control. I've done traffic control for 16 years, and yeah, it's something that you don't do. I'm giving up traffic control after 16 years due to health issues and so forth. So I'll be looking for potentially another job at some point, but don't know exactly what just yet. But yeah, I've had a few issues. This is gonna be interesting. Ladies complaining about the internet being cut off, and because of them doing work out there, she reckons it's them that's caused the issue, but I don't think it's that at all. Our internet in this country is just not really spot on, unfortunately. I hope this guy's checked where he's putting his tray here, because he's lifting it up without, I don't think, looking. But anyway, hopefully he's still there, Carolyn. Yeah, just give us a message on there, let me know you're still on there. But as I said, we'll probably go on for another 20 minutes, but I'll turn it over. So I thought, yeah, I'll just have a chit chat. And it's oh yeah, cool, thank you. Just seen the message, yep. And I'll return the message back. There you go, I'll put down cool. But yeah, it's as I said, an interesting time of the year in Melbourne, with autumn now here. Our trees will start changing colours soon, but not what I can see so far. There hasn't been many trees changing colour just quite yet. So hopefully I might do some ground videoing maybe, if I get the time to do some the different coloured leaves, some photographs. And as anyone knows me, I do post them up on my X-Wing on Facebook, probably mainly Instagram and TikTok. Occasionally I put them on Facebook. I don't use my Facebook page for the X-Wing very much, but it's just mainly my personal page I use, obviously. But yeah, playing a game and listening. It's good. Love people watching too. Yes. Yeah, it's always good, isn't it? Having people watching. As I said, I don't do live per se as much as I used to, because of lots of different reasons. So occasionally I'll just do this sometimes, just have a chit chat and then have a look at a view. And yeah, I'm not as I said, we'll probably about another 15 minutes or so, and then wrap it up. And yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm just looking at the truck there at the moment. Um, it's yeah, just looking. As I said, it's just easier for me to use this to look at people's messages and so forth. So, and then as I said, we'll try and do a night one, all nighter on my GoPro. And I think we've done one in the past before, but I'm trying to find out if I can use a zoom on there. There's nothing that stipulates anything about that, and I just want to see how that would go, because I can change the settings. I still need to do a bit of research on it, and it would be really ideal. And yeah, and also to doing this, I just want to see how much data it uses too for like 1 hour, and so hopefully I get a bit of an idea. Because I've got some credit which I can use up a little bit, and I want to do a live feed driving my car. I've done it in the past, but I wanted looking out towards the road, and I'm trying to devise a way how to do it with all my bits and pieces and tools and everything, and so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm trying to work out how to go about it, but yeah, we'll see what we'll see. That was the thing with the GoPro. The GoPro works well doing that, but because of it not talking to my phone very well, that's the reason why I don't really go live too much with it in my car. Normal video is fine, but yeah, and it overheats very quickly, so I've got to be careful at times. Yeah, it would be, Carolyn, to see that. So we'll see what happens. So I'm just experimenting with a few cameras, but I want to give the Canon camera a bit of a go. But I've got to hook it all up to the my laptop and everything. So there's a bit of work involved to hook it all up, and I've got to pick the right day. So if I was going to do one from the balcony like I'm doing at the moment, it would be morning, because in the afternoon I get the sun and there's just no point doing that. And yeah, hopefully we'll work that one out as time goes on. But if I do another live event with my phone, I probably might want to try and do maybe a half an hour one from a different location. I was going to do one down at underneath the Sky Rail, but unfortunately there's too many kids' school buses everywhere, and they've parked everywhere where they want to park, and yeah, which was a pain in the neck. So and so anyway, we'll might do one of them later on down the track. Excuse me for the punt, but yeah, it would be really ideal. And the excavator's on the move. He's going up further. see what we'll see. But yeah, as I said, I'll flick it back over to the normal view. You can see a couple of trains before we sign off. And but yeah, but as I was saying in my description of things, that always press like, because it does really help my channel a lot. It helps the algorithm for the channel, and as I said to a lot of people, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Always hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any video content, guys. That would be really handy. But as I said, I'm trying to mix up a few videos as time goes on. Hoping to do another model railway exhibition, maybe at Easter. We'll see what happens. And another miniature railway. So I'm hoping to do another one soon with that. That one's going to be probably locally, then in Springvale. Springvale's not very far from me, it's just down the road. So yeah. Anyway, it's the way it is, it's the way it is. We'll see what happens. Because I can't sort of put a timeline on things at the moment. Everything, on personal side of it, everything a little bit up in the air. And Carolyn knows what I'm talking about. And yeah, everything's up in the air. So I can't sort of say, yeah, I'll do that, and then all of a sudden something else happens. So we'll see what happens. So what I might do is I might flip the camera over. So that means I've got to readjust all this. So I'll just try and flip it over. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, there we go. Just flick it back over. You can probably see the excavator there. I'll zoom out, actually, if I can. There we go. You can see the excavator. Yeah, they're just doing some new building work up the road there. And it's something different, guys. Yeah, they've been on new units, just 2 doors up. They've been mucking around with it for the last few months. So today, or yesterday, they were doing it, and today they're doing it. So, which is a little bit of a pain in the neck. Disturbs my peaceful quietness. But yeah, so yeah, sometimes you just go roll with the punches a bit. And there's my other weather station. You'll see. Hang on. Just put my other thing down. You can probably see that there. There's my other weather station. If I zoom back out, that's my other weather station I have here. Now that one, collects the rain and the water and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty accurate, that one. So it's not bad, actually. There's that truck again. You could probably hear in the background when I was talking earlier. Um, yeah, he's parked there with his excavator in the road. Usually it's a quiet street, but not as quiet today. Maybe zoom out a bit so you can actually see that. Actually, he might be packing up now. He might be hooking. Yeah, looks like he's going to put his excavator on the trailer there. Yeah, maybe we'll watch him do that for a little bit. That won't take too long. Yeah, so he's going to put that on there, and then and he'll probably call it a day. Might be getting a bit warm for him. The temperature is slowly rising. It's currently 24 on that weather station I just showed you just before. 11:40 a.m. on a Tuesday morning here, almost lunchtime. Yeah, I got a couple of things on the Sabo, so yeah, we'll be leaving soon, but just not yet. We'll see how things pan out. One of the local birds flying past. Yeah, got a lot. I had a lot of cockies in the tree here. I saw that tree there. This one there. This one there. You can see here. In here. I don't know if, yeah, this tree here. There was a lot of cockies in here the other day, and yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, as I said, definitely not a cloud in the sky today. Very clear day. The wind's sort of variable, a little bit up and down. See what he's going to do first. It's one of my neighbours moving his car. But yeah, no, it's been an interesting live feed today. As I said, I don't mind doing it from my balcony if it works out well. As I said, I just wanted to see how this goes with the phone, with the credit, without the Wi-Fi. And hopefully it's turned out all right and you guys can actually hear me quite well. flick it back over to the sky rail. There we are, there's a train there. As I said, you know, we can, at least I can zoom up on this. This is not too bad, which is pretty good. Next time I might do a StreamYard one. I haven't done a StreamYard one for a while, so we might give that a go at some point. Just going to watch what this guy does with his excavator here. You can see the excavator there. Hopefully we'll see some planes. I can hear a plane. Off goes my neighbour. One of many. Yeah, it looks like he's finished for the day. He's putting the excavator up. Well, it's pretty good. He's finishing up. We've got other people in the background making noise anyway. He's done what he needed to do. As you can tell, I've got my tripod up. That's why it's pretty smooth. And we're back to the sky rail. There's a train there, very slow going. So you can probably will see that shortly. You probably would have seen that, Carolyn, when you were in Melbourne, the sky rail. There it goes. As I said, yeah, get plenty of good views here with the trains going past. I could just sit here for most of the morning and do that. Yeah, something different here, most definitely. As I said, I'd like to try and mix things up, guys. Yeah. We do have a goods train coming past in about an hour, but yeah, I need to wrap this up. So maybe next time I can start a little bit later and as I said, yeah, always good to do something different. He's sorted himself out there now. On an overcast day, I could probably be out here in the afternoon, but not when it's sunny. Um, Still got an hour and a half of before that sun hits the balcony. But yeah, got to do a couple of things today. So, but yeah, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I always try and look at other people's channel who support me as much as I can. And yeah, sometimes it's a bit hard when you're especially following a lot of people, but I get there eventually. Um, I'm actually hoping there will be some great videos from all my followers for the opening day in Melbourne or Newport on Saturday, Sunday, Monday of this week. So I'll be watching it with great interest. And I was sort of hoping there'd be another train before we sign off, hopefully, maybe, don't know. But anyway, but as I said, yeah, it's been good doing this. As I said, just doing another test to see how things pan out. And I might go back to normal screen here. There we go. So that's a bit more better view of everything. As I said, very sunny today in Melbourne. The sky rail's just in the background, just there, just about there. So that's a view I normally get. And but yeah, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and means a lot to me. Not only because it gets my numbers up for my channel, but having lots of people following me, try to do mix a few things up. So we'll see how things pan out over the next few days, and yeah, it's really great. As I said, he's almost done. And yeah, I'm going to probably go now, guys. And thanks very much. As I said, and my slogan is, if you're new to the channel, press like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any video content. And always press like, guys, because it really does help my channel, helps the algorithm for people to find my channel. And as I said, I really appreciate that, and also appreciate everyone's lovely comments when they look at my videos and things like that. So yeah, guys, I hope you have an enjoyable day, and we'll probably catch up on the next live event, which I don't know when that will be. Maybe in the next few days. We'll see what happens, and we'll definitely take it from there. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed this, and yeah, just got to work out how to shut this off now. Oh yeah, that might be it there. Oh yeah. Yep, now I found it. So yeah, guys, thanks very much, and we'll catch up with you next time. We'll wait until this other train goes past. I'll zoom up before we go. Just another train leaving from Sandown Station, I think. Yeah, there it is. a couple there. There you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch up with you soon.